What's good, y'all? It's me again, L Teddy 27, Angry Teacher Chronicles, and this is yet again my review for Love and Hip Hop Season 8, Episode 9. Y'all see, I almost forgot. Ooh, I'm tired. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there. And I've had a long day, and I made it through this whole show, and this. I'm gonna make it through this video. I'm gonna make it through. I'm trying to tell you. Don't worry, it's just what is this? Pink lemonade. hmm It's real good. So let's get through this. All right. So yeah, my camera is doing this little funky thing again. I don't know. It's just so bright. Like, I don't even understand. Anyway, y'all know I'm silly. All right. So we start off there at the damn cabin still. And this is right after Sierra admits to cheating on BK. And he started crying and shit like that. And I'm like, boy, bye. Like, first of all, and this is gonna come out harsh. Hold on, let me see if I can maybe turn some of my lighting down. Is that better? Feel like that's better. Okay, I like that better. And it's still doing a bunch of stuff, but I like that better than what it was. All right. So I was like, boy, bye. And he was all distraught and shit, crying and all that. I would, I just couldn't. It just didn't have the energy for it. I just really didn't care because, see, and like I said, this is about to come out harsh. So let me swig something before I say some shit. Hold on. Mm, mm. So good, so good. Anyway, Sierra to me is not the cutest girl in the world. She doesn't appear to be the brightest girl in the world either. And generally, that is a recipe for a skank that's gonna give it up to anybody that smiles her way. Which is why BK was able to get it from her any which way but loose. And that's probably coming from when she was overweight and stuff like that. So now that she done lost weight, I guess she feel like she a hot commodity, just that and the third. So I would imagine that she's giving it up left, right, and sideways. And this ain't the first time she done cheated, and this ain't the first time you done heard about her cheating. BK, let it go, shut it down. Like I was real over that. Then you got Rashida started talking to Jock and Kendra, and she was like, "Well, we need to have Carly here to discuss this, that, and the third." Bad idea. You know that bitch ain't wrapped tightly in the head, and you going upstairs to get her to invite her into this situation to talk to Jock and Kendra was a bad idea, Rashida. I mean, for everything that people try to make Rashida out to be, she's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm just trying to tell you. Just based on all of the decisions that she made on this trip, she's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Let's just be honest. But whatever. So then you had there was this big blow up. Kendra start arguing with Carly, Carly arguing with Kendra. They got to be broken up. Carly throwing shoes at bitches and shit. First of all, Carly, we see all the way through. Bitch, you can't fight. We know that, Carly. Bitch, you cannot fight. And you only turn up when the fucking camera is on because you know security finna be between y'all. You know who she remind me of? She remind me of that whole JoJo from Love and Hip Hop Miami. All these hoes who love to fight only when the cameras are on because they know security gonna be in between them. And then them the same grimy ass heifers who in the midst of security trying to break it up like to throw stuff at people because they know they wouldn't have the balls to do it if security wasn't there because they would get their ass drugged. That's what Carly is. I I'm still exhausted from by Carly from last episode. I'm just still exhausted by this hooker. I just can't. I just can't with her. So then Shekinah started to infuse herself in the shit. Talk about. I was just like, girl, why the fuck are you even here? She had a whole lot to say. Oh, I think that's when she talked about something. Oh, I see why y'all making me prove why I'm single right now, why I should be single. No, bitch, they're not the reason that you're single. You are single because you look like a big giant turd wrapped up in clothing and with a wig on. That's why the fuck you single. Ain't got nothing to do with you seeing these people up here. Nobody wants to be with your big ass. That hoe say she had surgery to get skinny. Skinny where? In your eyelids, in your earlobes. Oh dear God. Then you got you got Mama D going over to Erica Dixon's house. Erica's mom is there. Mama D shows up. And she wants to talk with Erica about meeting up with Scrappy and Bambi about whatever. I mean, Erica, at the point when you put Scrappy on papers and had him paying child support, you forfeited the right to have this whole, communal, collegial, cordial, whatever you want to call, whatever adjective you want to throw in the relationship with him. Because I just feel like at the point where you feel like, okay, I'm putting you on child support, then that means, bitch, I don't want nothing to do with you. I just need your money. We ain't got to be friends. So keep it that way. Keep it moving. But Mama D says she's gonna try and talk to Bambi about them meeting or whatever. I don't see what the sense of urgency is about meeting with. Scrappy is he's married. You got your dude that you got these two twins from. Whatever. Mm. Then we back at the cabin. Carly is at. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Ooh. That was real nasty, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. It's not like me. I should edit that out, but I'm not one for editing a whole lot. So whatever. Anyway, Carly is there and she confronts Bambi, talk about some. Oh, I was upstairs and I heard you talking about me. And what, bitch? The fuck, girl? I was like, Carly. For, And then Rashida in the confessional is trying to use the miscarriage and her relationship with Carly with Arkansas Flo Mo Bo Bo Go Though Yo No as an excuse as to why she's behaving the way she is. Please don't try and infuse that as the excuse. That bitch has been certifiable since she first got on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So you try to use that as an excuse to explain why the fuck she is the way she is. Let that go, okay? Carly is who she is. The bitch ain't shit. She ain't never been shit. She ain't never gonna be shit. I mean, moving on. Then the next morning, Rashida goes up and talks to Carly in Carly's room in the cabin or whatever. And my thing is, she went up there, and I'm like, why the fuck are you trying to rationalize this nutcase? She's a fucking nut. She is she's a part of the loony bit. She is loony. She's a nut. And you sitting up here trying to rationalize somebody who belongs in an insane asylum makes you look just as irrational as she looks. I mean, I was just like, you know what? Whatever. Um, Next, moving on. You got Mimi who meets up with Pooh at this Botox center. And if you look at the picture of if you look at Pooh, you know who she looks like? She looks like that Muppet, the female Muppet, I think it was, who has the long blonde hair and the long bangs, with the big lips. That's what Pooh looks like. I can't promise y'all that I'll find a picture of it. But if I can, I'll put that picture here. That's only if I can find the picture. Anyway, it's late, y'all. I don't feel like searching for nothing, but I might find it. Anyway, that's what she looks like. And I'm just like, ooh, a mess. All of this Botox. I mean, anyway, she was talking to Mimi about um, her issues with Carly. They're talking about resolving their beef or whatever. And then she talks about having this cocktail party. Listen, the only way this cocktail party is going to resolve any issues between you and Carly is if there's actually cocks there instead of cocktails. Because both of you hoes are some real ass fucking trollops, skanks, whores. I mean, if it ain't no real cocks there, them cocktails ain't gonna solve a goddamn thing. The only thing that helps Carly is her being quiet. And the only way you can make her quiet is to shove something in her mouth and down her throat. Let's just be honest. So if it ain't no cocks involved at this cocktail party, ain't shit can get resolved with Carly or you. Because both of you whores are skanks. Just saying. Mm. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch, um, Mona every episode tries so hard to infuse some touchy feely sappy moment. I guess that's what this was. Something about writing some shit you wanted to get away or do away with, writing it on some origami or whatever little boats or whatever and sailing it off into the little creek or whatever. I just couldn't be bothered. It was just a waste of fucking time. Shekinah, listen, I just cannot get over Shekinah a couple episodes ago talking about being picked on as when she was little and being called bald head. Because I remember growing up and we used to have this little chant back in the day say, bald head hoe suck dick. Bald head hoe suck dick. And whenever I see Shekinah, it's like that is playing on constant loop. Like that is her theme music. When she comes into a scene, all you hear is bald head hoe suck dick. 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 Whatever. Y'all forgive me. I'm sorry. That was out of line. Oh well. But that was probably out of line. Anyway, Shekinah talking about she wanted to let go of something or other. I was like, unless you writing, let go of these good LBs, let go of all these pounds, why the fuck are you even here? And what are you talking about, Shekinah? Like, I really was like, really, Shekinah, you need to be trying to let go of them goddamn pounds. Because she is a giant turd wrapped in clothing with a wig on it. Whatever. Then Arkansas Mo Flo Joe Go Though Bo Bo No shows up at the cabin and tries to surprise Carly with some rose petals and all kind of shit, apologizing this, that, and the third. Carly all of a sudden forgives him and decides to take him back, puts back on the ring, all that, whatever. I mean, at this point, Arkansas Mo, if you didn't get the hell out of Dodge already, and if you ain't see this bitch for all of the fuckery that she is, and the fucktitude that she personifies, and you still want to be with this, I mean, that bitch better have, this. If that hoe don't have the golden cooch, it's a problem. Because it's always a bitch trying to get back with Carly. Like her shit is just, made out of gold. I don't know. I mean, her cooch better be made out of gold. But whatever. We next see they're getting ready to leave the cabin. And everybody's packing up. Who cares? I mean, Shekinah act like she mad because Carly is with Mo and Flo Joe Bobo No Go, the whatever his name is. is back with Carly, and she's by herself. Hey, bitch, you the one who decided to voluntarily come to this couples trip, and now you mad because you by yourself? Hey, you stupid whore. What did you think it was going? Girl, I couldn't be bothered with Shekinah. Shekinah. Mm-mm. Then you had the showcase with Lil Bankhead or whatever his name is. Tokyo performs. After Tokyo performs, she sits down with Spice, and Spice tells her, "Oh, that was fire." I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all go back and rewind that episode and really take a look at Spice's face and so forth. Tell me if it'll look like Spice is really lying to Tokyo, like she really was in her brain saying, "Bitch, that performance wasn't shit." But Mona wrote in the script that she was supposed to say that it was fire, and that's why she said that. Go back and take a look at Spice's face, because she really don't look like she believed what she was saying when she said that her show, her performance was that good. But whatever. Then the gutter snipe, who was really feeling herself. I mean, the gutter snipe was really feeling herself. This bitch got up on stage, started talking about, "Oh, y'all better respect me, and if you ain't coming, y'all flew here, da 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 da. If you ain't ready to battle and come with them," she was just a whole fucking mess. And this was our hashtag fall the fuck back moment, because I mean, I, you know what? I take that back. There was another fall the fuck back moment. Cause I just had a moment where I just needed a moment to breathe and just really get through this scene with the gutter snipe. Cause it ended up in a fight. You got Spice jumping over tables. You got Tokyo throwing microphones and stuff at the gutter snipe. And because the gutter snipe was out of line, just way out of line. It just out of line. Let me move on. You had Scrap and Bambi at the house. Mama D comes over there to talk about what she talked with Erica Dixon about. Whatever. I could care less. Who cares? Whatever. Then the gutter snipe goes to Sierra's shop, the glam shop or whatever it is. Now, here is where the gutter snipe gave us our fall the fuck back moment. Okay. Now, our fall the fuck back moment was Sierra asked the gutter snipe about what happened because Spice called her and told her what happened. And she says, "Hey, you think you own Atlanta or something?" And she says, "Yeah, I own Atlanta." "You own what?" "Bitch, I doubt you even own them raggedy ass wigs you have on your head. Bitch, you don't even own your house. Bitch, you don't even have ownership of your own motherfucking kids. Bitch, do you even own the clothes that you have on your back that seem not to be fitting, by the way? But girl, own? Girl, 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 fall the fuck back. Fall all the way the fuck back. Take it back, hoe. Run it back, bitch. Fall the fuck back. I was like, oh, talk about the mayor gonna give her keys to the city. Keys to what? Because you needed the bitch to give you money so you could have keys to your own goddamn house. Girl, if you don't sit your big ass the fuck down somewhere, if you don't fall your ass the fuck back, girl, take it back, hoe. Run it back, bitch. Take it back, hoe. Run it back, bitch. Take it back, back, bitch. Fall the fuck back. Fall the fuck back. I'm not here for her. I just, whatever. Carly shows up at the shop, and she talks about going to this cocktail party. So you already know that's about to be some mess, because nothing that, and Carly never goes nowhere, and there is a mess involved. Just some real fucking mess. Okay. Then they ended with Pooh's cocktail party. And Mimi is there and Carly shows up. And then there was, fighting because Carly, was Pooh. It's Carly, whatever. First of all, I believe Pooh. Pooh is probably not lying. I really believe Pooh. Because this is not the first time that bitch Carly done got exposed at a bar. Didn't Jocelyn take her to a bar and expose her a couple seasons ago, few seasons ago, or whatever? If I recall, I remember Jocelyn and Carly being at a bar and Jocelyn going off on Carly and exposing her. Or am I, didn't that when she gave her the envelopes or something and Carly was scared or whatever? That whole always getting embarrassed at a bar or whatever. So I believe everything Pooh had to say. Carly is just out of order. Listen. I just didn't have energy. I'm so tired. It's dumb dog 30 in the morning, and a bitch is tired as fuck. And I am here giving you this review. Praise you, sweet 7 pound 3 ounce baby Jesus. And that's it. I think I'm gonna call off work in the morning. Cause I don't feel like going. It's real late. I'm still gonna go. I'm saying that, but I'm going my ass to work. Don't worry. But that was Love and Hip Hop, season 8, episode 9, y'all. I will see y'all next week for another review. And that's all we got. I appreciate y'all for clicking and watching and however you came to see me today. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.